I think it would be that we follow our instinct, you know, and when it arrives at a song that we believe in that, and then that we leave it there. You know what I'm saying? So, and plus we're not predetermining anything in terms of, you know, what it's going to sound like, what genre it's going to fit in, what the structure is going to be, if the radio is going to play it. You know what I mean? None of those things are considered in going into it. So, there's, you know, we don't worry about it. So it is what it is, kind of. It's kind of like walking on eggshells because, you know, you're not sure of the surface that you're walking on. So you're of the mind state that it could give way in any direction at any time. So you realize, like, you don't really want to put too much thought into that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? And plus, you couple that with the fact that our characteristic is, like, moving on. You feel me? Like, we're always in the studio. We're always, like, looking to the next sound and beat that's going to give us that fulfillment that we're compelled to pursue.
Well, I guess looking at a different issue, I suppose in the world that Shabazz Palaces and Black Up creates, it seems that there's a lot of fun and a lot of sort of mystery as well. So you have a lot of codes to decode as well, and I suppose some of the lyrics and also the titles of the tracks feel like locks that have to be unpicked. Is that part of what you're hoping people will engage with the record?
I put it to you like this: if you think that, if you believe that to be true, I consider that a compliment. Not because that's what we attempted, but as an achievement, that's something that I like to have happen to me. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's awesome. That's a place that you went to when thinking about what we did. You know what I mean? And that's big. But no, we didn't set out to do that. In a certain extent, like, we definitely was going to say, hey, look, this is a song. There's an opportunity to name this song, right? Now, we could call it, you know, whatever's familiar in the song, or we could treat it a little bit more special because that's how we love it that much. And if anything, that's what it is. It's just opportunity and love, you know, more so than, you know, something cerebral. You know what I mean? This is the thing. We were given these ideas and thoughts, right? Like, and from where? Like, it's a mystery where this idea comes from, you know? This idea for a rhythm, this idea for, you know, to use the sound in this way instead of that way, to play these notes, you know? Like, these were gifts to us. You see what I'm saying? So it's probably instinctual for us to then present it in that way because this is the way we feel about what we've been given too. We know that we're in it, but we know that we're also of it as well.
It's a show, but if you move about it, then it's a go. Yeah. Now if you talking about it, it's a show, but if you move about it, then it's a go.
Do you feel that in some ways Shabazz Palaces is closest to what you want to accomplish as an artist and most close to your ideas and ambitions than anything you've done before?
Yes, definitely.
And I suppose in what sense, or how would you extend upon that?
Well, I kept it short because it's too much to say. You know what I mean? It's okay. Look, check it out. When we completed it, at every point in time when I was on a record and it was done, I was satisfied with it. And I feel this way now, but there is a difference. It's palpable. It's not something that I can put words to, but it's strong. It's profound, and it's good.
Definitely. And it feels, even within the period that you've been working on this project, that there's been quite a strong and dramatic progression. Like, having listened to your previous self-released material and then this album on Sub Pop, I suppose I was just kind of curious whether or not that in and of itself, being signed to a label like Sub Pop, kind of acted in any way as a stimulus to try some different things.
Well, no, it acted as a stimulus, but for what to do, it's hard to say. I can tell you this. I was at a showcase that Sub Pop put on, and they put on maybe 10 bands. And as I watched the bands, I realized the awesome, sensational qualities that this place made and put out. You see what I'm saying? And at that point, you know, I realized something about myself, about the accomplishment of being there, but also that you got to bring it. You know what I'm saying? You got to come with the real shit. So, yeah, it motivated me in that way, for sure.